Now then guys, how you doing? Thank you for joining me again. So two big games today as we take on Hibs. Our first game against Hibs at the TOMAHAWK Arena. Big game. You know, we want to get to winning ways against them in our new stadium nice and early. And then we take on Celtic, a team that are chasing us. We win Celtic today. For me, the league could well be over by the end of this episode. Now, we are unbeaten still in the league. We'll have a quick look at the league table. So as you can see there, we've played 19 games, 55 goals, only 5 conceded. That is absolutely crazy. Goal difference of plus 15, 57 points on the board. We're currently 13 points clear of Celtic and we've all played the same amount of games. So like I say, a win against Celtic today, 16 points clear. That is for me, even for ours, and we haven't bottled it in a couple of seasons if I'm completely honest, even for us, they shouldn't be able to catch us. So for games between episodes then, we had a 3-0 victory over Aberdeen, away from home, 13 shots, 10 on target, 57% possession, Lombardo with a goal on 9 minutes, Court on 37, Murillo on 83, absolutely battered them. Team performance wise, quite decent, apart from Krugul on a 6.5. Then there was a complete demolition of Kilmarnock because we won 6-0, 33 shots, 17 on target. Daryl Court with 4 goals in that one. A goal on 8, a penalty on 15, a goal on 20, a penalty on 26, Jack with a goal on 31, and Usami on 36. They managed 3 shots on target, didn't score a goal. And that's the difference, and I've said this in a couple of episodes. In seasons gone by, they've had 1 shot and they've scored. That's it. So Van der Voort is 5 goals conceded. That's absolutely crazy. Then we had a 2-0 victory over St Mirren. So 14 shots, 6 on target. Sheaf had a goal disallowed on 55, Court on 63, and then Court with another goal on 90 plus 3. Daryl Court is absolutely tearing it up at the minute. And then a 3-0 victory over Livingston, and Court with a goal on 76, so another goal for him. Barrero on 49 and Usami on 27. 23 shots, 9 on target, 63% possession. We are absolutely strangling teams in this game. They managed 2 shots and 1 on target. Now, it's all about Europe for us, it really is. And as far as the Europa League goes, we have been drawn against Ajax. Massive team. As Celtic take on Napoli, so Celtic are in there as well. But the teams that have dropped down, you know, Chelsea in there, Atalanta, Leipzig, Real Sociedad are a team that can cause trouble. Napoli and Celtic, ourselves against Ajax. Ajax was not a team that I wanted to be drawn against this early on. But yeah, they've got to be one of the favourites, surely. So that is, you know, it's difficult. We play them at home first, and then we take them on away in the second leg. But we get through that one, and if Chelsea can get knocked out somewhere down the line, if we can avoid Chelsea and potentially Napoli until very late on in this competition, you know, we've got to get past our own teams. Obviously, let's not get carried away. But if we can avoid those teams, I think we've got a chance here. So game day then as we take on Hibs. Now Hibs are in 4th. They've fallen off a little bit. You know, they were chasing us earlier in the season. But it's a 2-horse race now. I say it's a 2-horse race. It's a 1-horse race. But Celtic are the team that are closest to us. So Aberdeen take on Livingston. We take on Hibs in 4th. Kilmarnock in 9th take on 2nd place Celtic. And Rangers, who are in 3rd, take on the Ackies, who are in 6th. Team selection wise then, we're going with Van der Voort in goal, Linschweiger, Rome, Barrero and Fernady with Usami. Love is coming in the middle. Like we've looked at this guy before. 17-year-old, he's a quality player, one of our own again. Get him in there. So Love is playing in the middle of the park with Sarek out wide, Murillo, Court and Panic. Now for me, I'm going to stick Doyle out there in fairness. Doyle's going to play out on the wing on this one. Murillo in the middle with Panic and Court. Also, I'm going to bring Krugul in for Sarek as well. So Sarek's going to drop off completely in this one. We may bring Krugul on in the second half. Lamine, there, you know, there's plenty of players. We haven't seen too much of Lombardo neither. So we may see a little bit of him later on. So let's go. So from the social roundup then, David McLaren says Linschweiger starting, and that's a terrible call. I don't believe that's the one. Archie Comrie though says tricky game. Court will have to be on his game here. Yes, he will. Daryl Court, what are we going to say? Come on lads, let's just keep this run going. Let's not build it up too much. We haven't conceded in God knows how many games. And we have a highlight then on 5 minutes. It's a poor throw as McCoy picks it up. So Hibs are in possession already. I'd be concerned if we concede early doors here. But there is, you know, they're through. Logan Van der Voort, though, that's what he's about. That's why he's there. Can you imagine if Fuchs was in? Can you imagine how we would have been doing if he'd been in goal? You know, Gory's gone as well. God love him. He's on his way, hopefully onto bigger and better things. As there you go. They've missed an opportunity there on a corner. So Van der Voort on a 7 already. Aberdeen are 1-0 up against Livingston. Kilmarnock still holding Celtic as we have a corner on 10 minutes. Get ball in. It's back to Panic though. Panic on set pieces. Out to Garone. That's me centre-back with a ball to Doyle. It's over the bar. He should do better there. He was unmarked. Plenty of time. Go underneath it and it's over the bar. But the highlight continues then. The pressure. That's got to be our ball. Fernady to Doyle. And Doyle's on the way again. So he's just missed that opportunity. We need him to be assistant, really. Come on, lad. Doyle across. Got to be Usami. It's a big save from Monroe in goal. Right, we're knocking on the door a minute. You know, at the minute 11 minutes in, Bull is injured. You know, he's one of their better players. As we're going into 25 minutes, for me, I'm going to encourage the team. Come on, they're loving that shout. Panic is shattered already. Right, we might have to get Brown on. Was Brown even on the bench? I can't remember. Surely Brown was on the bench. Fernady. Panic. Ball through. Caught! He's caught, so he's offside. I was going to say who else? But Daryl caught. He goes. He's offside. There you go. Offside. Aberdeen 1-1 with Livingston. Rangers are 2-0 up against Hamilton. Come on, guys. We should be blowing these away. Fernady then. Love on the ball to Panic. Murillo to Lin Shuai. Usami's got a score, hasn't he? Usami, it's another big save from the keeper. He's one-on-one there. That's a clear-cut chance if there ever was one. We should be a goal up here. At least a goal up. As Panic with the corner. It's in and it's over the bar from Garone. Any more chances before half-time? Kilmarnock and Celtic are still 0-0. As there is a highlight then in first half stoppages. And Hibs are in possession. Mallon with the ball across. That's got to be ours, hasn't it? Van der Voort is there. So we're in possession now. A goal in first half stoppages. Huge. Doyle, what a touch. Sends Court. Court has got a score, hasn't he? What a save. Monroe's having the game of his life in goal. We've been here before. We had that game against Kilmarnock, I think, that, you know, we won 1-0 on the 89th minute and was a penalty and we were bossing them. Barrero wins another header. Man, oh man, oh man. So many chances as Celtic have just scored as well. We'll look at the league. So yes, there you go. Celtic would be 11 points behind us. Celtic must have just scored in 45 minutes. I'm not happy with your performance. That's a bit harsh because we are absolutely battering them. Tactically then, where's the change really? Murillo's having a shocker, so Lamine's going to come on in the middle. I don't really want to make any changes up top yet, but I think that might be the way to go. Panic is done. So we're going to swap Court and Brown around. Charlie Brown with a goal. You heard it here first. It got to be, hasn't it? We've gone, you know, attacking. We're still saying mentality-wise, but time is ticking already, though. Demand more from the team as we're going into the 60-minute mark. We're absolutely pummeling Hibs here. And I've got an injury. Usami is injured, which is lucky because I've got Krugul on the bench. So all my changes are now made as well. Forced injury there. I hope that's nothing too serious. As we have a highlight, Fernady to Court. Barrero, Love. A couple of yellow cards. Right, Love on it again. As we've gone all the way back. And we're getting pressed here as Garone picks up and we've gone back to Van der Voort. We just need to keep possession, really. I don't want to be turning it over as they are pressing hard. And we got nowhere to go. Go out wide now. There we go to Krugul. Krugul. He's got loads about him though, he has. He can change your game, can Krugul. He's going. Ball across. Is stopped. And now Hibs are in possession. Ball over to Nisbet. He's a danger. Mallon. So who's Mallon in fairness? Fernady. We're back in possession. Wow. And there you go, Charlie Brown. I said you heard it here first. Charlie Brown. There you go. You can rely on Charlie Brown. 67 minutes. A ball over the top. Barrero, I think, with the ball over. And Brown. No bother. Absolutely no bother. Fernady to Barrero. And he just punts it long. And Brown, who else? What a finish. 1-0. Charlie Brown. Another highlight then as Lin Shuai with the throw. Brown wins the head. Love to go round. He wants to go out wide really, but he doesn't. He goes all the way back to Van der Voort, who's well out of his box. Barrero. Like, this is a complete team performance, isn't it? As we turn over possession there. Got to be our ball again. Go round to Barrero. Quality pair of centre-backs as well. Bearing in mind we lost Dosek and Blanco. And I was worried about it. Krugul, though, he's going his cell. Krugul, he scores! The keeper! What is the keeper doing? We'll see it again. The keeper doesn't even move. He's took a deflection. And I think it's wrong-footed him. As the half-time substitutes have done it, Krugul, we'll see it again. I think the keeper's been completely bamboozled. It's taken a deflection. The keeper's just walking towards him. He's strolling. 2-0, that is it. 2-0 against Hibs. We get bragging rights. Like, team performance-wise, been decent. We've just not been as clinical. And it's taken a substitution to change the game. As caught then, it's cleared away. And another clean sheet, potentially. Yes, we have got 6 minutes. But potentially another clean sheet coming our way as well. As love to Doyle. Square it, lad. Adam Doyle has a crack, and I think that's a save. It's hit outside of the post. He's gone. I don't know where Doyle will go and then. Run into the crowd, clapping his hands. As Hibs have come into it, they've had 8 shots, 5 on target, but we've kept a clean sheet. You know, they've had 5 shots and we haven't conceded yet. And there is a highlight. Got to be our ball, though. Fenady down to Barrero, and we're back with Van der Voort. Garone. Like, honestly, I cannot believe how well are like passing about everything. We're just so good. Caught. Sends Brown. He doesn't get there. Brown gets stuck in this time though. And Monroe picks it up. Come on. Highlight's going to continue. Can we turn it over again? We win everything in the air. Barrero. We're not to that ball though. Lennon. Twine. Ball out. Everett. It's off the bar. It's off the bar. We're hanging on a little bit. As Hughes picks it up. Right, we could do with the highlight just handing there. Unless we're going to hit them on the counter. Hodge. To Hughes. There's going to be a foul here, isn't there? Someone's going to get stuck in. Krugul. And it's out for a throw in. And the final whistle goes and we get the win. 2-0. He had the opportunity at the end. What a result. I'm very pleased with the way you played, lads. First of all, bragging rights against Hibs. You know, we're still 13 points clear at the top. Celtic win 1-0. Rangers win 3-1. How have the fans reacted? We still need to improve. Good performance today, but we can't get complacent. True. We should have been further ahead there. 2-0, second half out. Charlie Brown, a Krugul. Van der Voort got player of the match for us as well. Incredible. Usami's out for 4 weeks with a hamstring strain. That means Krugul's going to go straight out on that side. McBride raises player fitness concern. Panic and Lynchwai potentially rest them. We've got a big game against Celtic coming up though. And Hearts win 21 straight. Absolute scenes. And there's the league. 60 points. 20 wins out of 20. And Darryl Court with 19 goals. Top goal scorer in the league. And he's still only 19. He's had 12 casts for Scotland now and 4 goals. And he's valued at 18 million. Look at him. What a player. He's wanted by Feyenoord, Benfica and Almeria. He's not got any dodgy clauses. He hasn't. And we're paying him. What are we paying him? $6.5 grand a week. Fantastic. What a deal. Right, so here we go then. The next game up, we're away to Celtic. First against second there. As Hamilton take on Dundee. Hibs against Rangers, also a big game. Fourth against third. Livingston against Kilmarnock. Queen's Park against Motherwell. And St Mirren against Aberdeen. Queen's Park off bottom now as well. So that is big in itself. Team selection wise then, we're going to keep some of the players in that perform well in the second half. So we're going to go Van der Voort in goal. King, Barrero, Garone and Manquato at the back. Krugul in for the injured Usami. With a back in the middle and Sarek out wide. I think again for me though, we're probably going to look at, where is he? Doyle for Sarek there. Lamine's going to come in for Murillo with Court and Brown up front. Panic is tired anyway, so Panic won't start today. So what we're telling the lads then. We should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Go out there and play your own game. Come on, lads. Let's keep this run going. Now then, we should be winning this one fairly comfortably. That's, yeah, not an option that we've had before. Their team now is still quality. Kepper in goal. Yeah, some real good players there. As we pick up a yellow card on 11 minutes, Leon King. Kilmarnock 1-0 up against Livingston, but no goals elsewhere. Hibs and Rangers still 0-0. In fairness, 26 minutes gone, we get our first highlight, and it's a free kick from distance. Now, Murillo would normally be the free kick taker, and he's not on, so Brown is stepping up. What can Brown do? For a goal from Brown! It's an absolute screamer. Brown scores back-to-back. That is a worldie of a free kick from Charlie Brown. I think that was only his 9th goal this season. We haven't used him too much this season, but when he plays, he scores. What a goal from Charlie Brown. Kepa gets a hand to it, but cannot keep it out. It's our first shot on target as well, as they have a corner. Robertson, ball in. Mensah, what a save! And they score. Gonzalez, big save from Van der Voort. Can't do anything about the rebound. Doesn't get up quick enough. We can't hold him to that though. Yeah, and it's 2 goals in quick succession. It's a decent finish as he cannot get up quickly enough. And there is another highlight. It's all kicking off now. There was 25 minutes with nothing happening as Duffy's running through us. They've got a man free in the middle. Duffy! And they've turned it round. It's 2-1 in 32. Traore's there. They cut the ball across. Well played, don't get me wrong. But we're 2-1 down. And it's, yeah. First 25 minutes, nothing happened. Brown scored a worldie and he's kicked them into life. Duffy across at the back post. Is that King? It is. King's not quick enough to get there. Right, free kick then. A back with the ball in. Kepa comes and claims. So Celtic in possession again. He's slowed it down now. He's going to allow us to get back into position as they go along. Our ball all day long. Dahl to a back. Dahl needs to get into position. A back then to Lamine. That is poor and they're in possession again. Mensah to Palumbo. Turnbull. Mensah's through the middle of us. Stop him. Oh, it's well wide. We'll take that all day long. We'll allow them to shoot from there. Rangers and Hibs are still 0-0. Aberdeen 1-0 up against St Mirren. As we have a throw in on 40 minutes. King with the throw then. Brown, he'll win it. He usually does in that position. Caught, there's a block in there. We have a big opportunity as they chuck themselves in the way. Doyle on it, a back. Lamine. Brown. And Brown loses out, and that is that gone. There's another highlight, though. Plenty of highlights. I cannot believe 2-1. Come on, Barrero. Over. We turn over possession again, now. It's been quite poor today. We were so much better against Hibs on the ball. It was a complete performance. As Sanchez, as they tried to work the way through, was Duffy. There you go. They found it. Duffy. Got to be, hasn't he? Van der Voort. What a save from Van der Voort. Right, let's get a ball clear. Mensah, he's hit the post. Oh my days. We're on the ropes here. Half time. Yeah, we haven't done anything there. We've been well and truly done by Celtic. Has there been any other goals? Rangers is still 0-0 with Hibs, which is just what we want. Dressing room wise, I'm disappointed. I'm not angry. And where's the change then, really? Kragul's not having a great game. I've not really got any options out there, though. So Kragul's going to have to stay there. Doyle on a 6.6. I'm going to go Sarek and try and change the game that way. I don't think I need to make any more changes. King isn't having a great game. I've not really got an option out there, neither. Pereiro's on a 6.5, so we're going to get Lombardo on, and that is the changes for now. Second half, then, this could be our first defeat of the season. Lamine with the corner. Ball in. Lombardo, it is. There you go. 6 minutes into the second half. The substitute scores the goal, and we're back on level terms. Lamine with the whipped cross, and Lombardo, he's an absolute boss. Gets in there, gets the goal, and it's 2 apiece. Hibs and Rangers still 0-0. We've had 8 shots free on target. This second half we've certainly come out. We'd only had the 1 shot in the first half. So let's keep it going. Now there is the highlight. King with the throw. We turn over possession now. Murphy picks it up. Turnbull. They're right through the middle of us. What has happened there? Mensah to Duffy. What a save from Van der Voort. What a save. What a goalkeeper. Robertson. Get this header clear. Just get it clear. Van der Voort, though, comes and claims it. You could have back-to-back player of the match awards here. King with the throw. It'll go to Brown. Always does. Brown will get there and he'll play it back. Oh, referee, there's a penalty shout. It doesn't count. And now they're on the counter. Mensah turns Lombardo inside out. Mensah's going. And he scored. James Mensah. He's hit the post a couple of times, I think. And we've been hit on the counter. There's a penalty shout as well. And he got turned away. And they run at us. I like to say, is that Mensah? I think he turns Lombardo inside out. Great finish. Van der Voort can't keep that one out. We've conceded 3 in this one, guys. Not ideal. Juan Cuato with the throw. Ball in. Cleared away. We're going to get back to it. Just about. Lamine. Caught. Daryl Core has been quiet in this episode. King. To Kragul. Lamine. To Court. And he passes it to Kepa. That is tame by his standards. And his highlights going to continue. Get a hold of it. Mensah's up there. Lombardo picks it up. Right, Sarek. Fresh legs. I say fresh legs. He's been on since half time. He's not played the entire game. Sarik's back on it. Just beat the man. Ball into court. Sarik scores. Get in. It's 3 apiece. Now, do I just hang on for a draw here? We've struggled and we've still scored 3 goals. As Sarik, you know, he loses out early there. Court, he shouldn't really be scoring, if I'm honest. The keeper's beaten at his near post. Right, we've got 5 minutes left. There is another highlight. Don't. Get it away. Sarik. He's dallying. Lamine. To Court. Right, come on. Go. Right, we've got a bit of space now. I'm feeling the pressure in this one. I'm not going to lie. It's Lamine. Sarik. Can we turn this around? Sarik beats his man. Square. Kragul. Lamine. Court! He's got to be offside. You could see it before he scored. He's had 2 goals disallowed in these 2 games. He's offside. Oh, he's only just as well as they get out quickly. Second half. What a game of football this has been. And we're going to go in with a draw, and I'll take that. Could have won it at the end there. Daryl Court with a goal disallowed on 85 minutes. It's our first drop points of the season, but we're still unbeaten, and we get a very good point against Celtic. Unlucky boys, that's what I'm going to say. I don't want to say it was a poor performance. You know, Van der Voort had a cracking game, and it's 3 apiece, and we're still clear at the top then. So how have the fans reacted? Lola Rostock says nothing better than an equaliser when you think you're beaten. Such a big moment. I did think we were beaten there, in fairness. They kept on scoring. Goals galore as Hearts and Celtic draw. And that's it then, guys. So where are you going to join me next? What a big team performance that was. Really was 3-3 draw with Celtic. 2-0 victory over Hibs. And his was probably a game that in seasons gone by we could have lost. So we're going to come back then for, I would say, the final game of the January period, which will be St Mirren. So yeah, that'll be a 1-game episode as we talk through any new transfers. I don't think we've got any transfers to make. We may see a couple of players leave us, but we've got a lot of money to spend. Finances wise, £215 million in the bank. That's a transfer budget. Overall balance is 176 million. So yeah, a lot going on in that one. So that's it then, guys. So yes, we'll come back for that St Mirren game in the next one. So thank you very much for watching. As always, it's been emotional. And I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.